Alright guys, this is of Ice, which is the second campaign in Ewan's Last Stand. This is actually my favorite of them, I guess, if I had to choose, just because you don't have to worry about Nora, which makes it really easy, of course. There's also really only 2 or 3 ways that you can screw up on this one, which makes it simple. Give you a quick overview. You can see that they're stacking the Nora fence up. The dangers real quick before we get into it is there's an ice trap here which you want to watch out for, and then you want to watch out for some of these guys moving. But in the Earth Golem is the only thing that can really pose a threat to your shrine, but you have lots of time. So because we have so much Nora, we're going to go ahead and do Foresight. Put both of them down because you don't have to worry about Nora. Just like on the first level, we are looking for Solitary Garu, Invisibility, and Flying right off the bat. And of course, this is my first run through with this video, as I want to show you guys what it's really like instead of trying, 10 times till I get a perfect run through. As you can see, we got Invisibility and Flying, but no Solitary Garu. So we're going to end turn. You can see like the Golem guy kind of moved. Those guys moved out of the way, which is the path we're going to take, which hopefully we'll get to do. There's the Garu that we need. Go ahead and send the first one to him, and I always just run through them, it's kind of habit. Click on everything, and then no harm in getting a bunch of runes. Alright, and got the Garu down on the left side there, as you can see. Invisibility, of course, and Flying. Once again, as to why you do both is Invisibility, obviously, so they do not attack you, and Flying because we're going to go over the water here, so you need to fly, or it really, it's like half movement, I think. And of course, no one's really moving or attacking you because it's kind of scripted. We're going to go up this way to the left. As I mentioned, there's like an ice trap there, so you don't want to go around, which is why we need to go over the water, which is why we need Flying. Otherwise, you're not invisible, and they kind of swarm on you. There's the snow trap right there. So, and you also see, the Earth Golem guy is kind of real slowly moving. End turn. Alright, so we have 10 AP, of course, because of Invisibility and Flying. We're going to move to this spot right here. It's just like in the first video where I showed is how you don't want to move here because the Stone Dragon, who has some name for the campaign, is there. You don't want to go by him because he will engage you and you lose your invisibility and you screw up. So we're going to move right here. The only note is you have to be careful if you have to wait to get the Garu or Invisibility or Flying, is that one of either this High Mason or they will eventually put another guy down may move to where you are. So just watch before you move, obviously. But that's really rare when it happens to me for as many times as I've done these run-throughs. So pretty simple, of course. We're just gonna go straight ahead. No one's on either side of us, which is the important thing. We're detected. There we go. But on that first level, if you watched that, you saw it had 75. This one has 95. So it's a little different. We're going to use Infuse this time. As you can see there, for those of you that don't know, you get 1 damage for every 15 Nora. And since we have a crap ton of Nora, we get a massive boost, and we now have 43. Same thing as before, we're going to use Quickening or Transfusion in order to attack more than once. It just kind of depends on your own personal preference. As I mentioned in the first video, not Woefully Overconfident, when I talk about the deck, a lot of it is what you feel comfortable with and what you already have. So, I play Sundered Lands a lot, so that's why I have Quickening and stuff already. 46, 46. We still have 1 more attack, and you can see only has 3. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and this level is over. As you can see, that's why it's my favorite, because it's pretty hard to mess up.